Alright, guys. I have about four movies here to show you real quick. Um, let's start with a couple Walmart pickups. It's been a while since I've done that. Um, First up, I picked up Barnyard. This was $3. This is not a good movie. This is not on Blu-ray. That's why I picked it up on DVD. This is not a good movie. But, and I remember liking the show when it came out. Never really watched the movie when I was a kid, or when I was younger, anyways. But I watched it a while back, like a couple years ago, and I enjoyed the movie. I think this movie is kind of a guilty pleasure because, while I could tell you right now this is not a good movie, but there are so many things that I feel like almost make me work. There are so many scenes in this movie that legitimately almost make me cry because they're well done scenes. It's so weird and bizarre, and I don't know how that's possible because never have I seen such a movie that can make me almost cry, but then make me groan throughout like the rest of the movie. It's like such a strange movie, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with this movie, but yeah, I wanted to grab it. Hopefully, we get a Blu-ray for this one day. If we ever do, I'll pre-order it and pick it out. But we do not have one currently, so $3. Thought I'd grab it, and I'm probably gonna rewatch it pretty soon here. And then this other one I picked up from Walmart was Metropolis. Now I don't know if this has anything to do with. If you don't know, there's a movie that really old movie. I think it's like 1920, 1930. The movie Metropolis, very famous, like classic movie, very famous, influential sci-fi movie. I don't know if this has anything to do with that. I've never seen that movie. Um, so I did watch this, and it was okay. This is a interesting anime film. I like the world, the character and designs. But like I said, I can't really tell you whether or not this has anything to do with the 1920 movie. I think it was $7. This is a Mill Creek release. I know there's a Steelbook edition, but no one, they didn't have the Steelbook edition there, and this was like $7.50 with the slipcover. Here's the little slipcover. Here's the Blu-ray. I like the art on it. So I said, what the hey? What the hey? I'm going to grab it. And I grabbed it and I watched it. It was interesting. I don't know if it's one I'm probably going to rewatch ever. Maybe if I ever see the 1920-30 movie, which I definitely have to watch one of these days. Maybe I will go back and check this out. I know there's like some weird history with that movie where it's like super hard to find, and you can't even watch like the original version of the movie. So I that's why I just haven't watched it. It's just how awkward of a movie it is to find. But yeah, there we go. Cool slipcover though. Like, look at that. That's beautiful artwork. I like that. But pick that up. And last week was Earth Day, or no, it was the week before. Was Earth Day, and Disney Insiders Club put up some Disney Nature titles. Which, if you don't know, like Disney Nature is kind of like Disney's like documentary, kind of National Geographic type stuff. And I used to really be into them when I was younger. I used to love going to these things. I used to always find them interesting. Now, not so much, but I still like some of them. And I do want to eventually get them all on Blu-ray, all the ones that they released on Blu-ray. Now I think they're really lame. If you watch like the ones they wouldn't do that well in the theater, so they just put them on Disney Plus, which I think is a good home for them. But I think when you watch them on Disney Plus, they're really boring. Like, they're the most generic, kind of bland, like documentaries about, like, they'll make one about whales and dolphins, and I'm like, could you literally be any less boring about like this? You're not really saying anything interesting. You don't have like a story to tell. I get it. And if you can't really make an interesting documentary, don't. Because what's the point of watching it? There are better documentaries that you can watch about most of their stuff. But um, these two, so if you don't know, like, Disney Movie Insiders Club is like a club that you sign up for, and you open your Disney movies. They get a little code in them, and you go on their website, type in that code, and you can use the points to get stuff on their website. Like, they have like pops, pins, books, posters, and movies. And so when they put these up, these were as a bundle for 400 points. Now, most of their movies, if you don't know, on that website are like 1,000 points or more. So 400 points just for 2 movies was a really good deal. This first one, I haven't seen this one, Crimson Wing. I've never seen this one. So you can let me know how this one is down below. But yeah, I wanted to grab this one. So yeah, that's that one. And then I picked up Chimpanzee. Now this one actually had the slip, which was nice. And both of these did have codes with them, so I used them, redeemed them already. But yeah, this one's interesting. I've seen this one. I saw this one actually in the theater when it came out. When did this come out? 2012? No. Oh yeah, it was 2012. Which is like, how old must it have been? Like, that would be like, that's like almost 9-10 years ago. Crazy to think about. But yeah, this movie's kind of about like this ape who he loses his parents, and I think it was his mother. Yeah, it was his mother. And this male ape takes on him and adopts him, which is not something that typically happens with apes out in the wild. So it's like a very unique, interesting story that you're really not going to get anywhere else. And this is a groundbreaking, kind of interesting documentary about this ape named Oscar, kind of what he goes through, which is funny because my dog's name is Oscar. So yeah, I thought maybe I could watch this with my dog. I don't know, but but yeah, good documentary. Not really very many documentaries like this one. So if you like that sort of thing, you should definitely check this one out. But yeah, that's everything I picked up. Now stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, because I've ordered some things off eBay. I got some pre-orders coming in. I have a book that I'm waiting for to show up. It's supposed to release tomorrow, but I don't think I'm getting it tomorrow, but should be getting it sometime this week because I did pre-order it. So, but yeah, stay tuned and subscribe for more. See you guys next time.